Oke. 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 Kenapa sih? Oke. Ah, mana? Oke, udah kelihatan ini ya. Selain.
Miss Nilux's mini class is officially in session. If you have any questions,
Miss Colt, why did you pick the Astral Express as the theme for your comic?
Well, I'm all about realism, but sadly, my previous works like Acheron's Godslay, Galaxy Ranger Saga, and dozens of others all got canceled. If you hadn't beaten Iron Tomb and boosted its popularity, this one would have been canceled too. Let's not ask sad questions, all right?
Sorry.
All right, pay attention. The cute little critter in the center of the image is Baseball Raccoon, the main character of Fluffy Across the Blue. Just at that moment, a terror.
Miss Colt, why is she the protagonist?
Readers today value immersion, and a character who has no memory of their past is, of course, the best choice.
I don't know anything about my past either.
Even though Little Raccoon joined the Express the latest, she's left behind so many stories across different worlds that there are even rumors in the Lafu's prison about her beating up aliens with material this crazy, not making it the main character.
Stick to being the Baseball Raccoon, okay? I don't need special treatment.
March, the Fluffy is just a comic. Outside of this, the author and the readers, every character in this world, aren't we?
That sounds so passionate, Miss.
And so, the unruly Baseball Raccoon, the quiet Woof Woof Dawn.
Actually, I have a question too.
Ever since I got punched in the face by sales numbers, I've grasped a universal truth. In today's world, fluffy, cute animals are always.
Seriously? Even I feel like I can't compete with Pom Pom's cuteness.
Designing the adult versions took some work. After defeating the monster, Baseball Raccoon accepted an invitation from the other fluffy animals. Here, the protagonist meets 3 big animals with distinct personalities. Beside them is the elegant navigator, Miss Himecat.
Oh, ini Himeko.
I know! That's Himecat! Her original inspiration is Himeko.
And the big brown dog on the other side, see? His name will shock you. That's right, he's...
Mr. Yang!
Just Mr. Yang.
Your taste in naming.
Anyway, the 6 fluffy little creatures boarded the Fluffy Express and set off. As for the plot, it's pretty much the same as what you've all experienced, just with a bit of artistic. If you don't stitch in a few local elements, no one's going to be interested in the comic world, which is even more cutthroat than the Phantasmoon games. If you don't cater to the reader's tastes, it's nearly impossible. Once upon a time, great comic artists had the luxury of 100 chapters to build things up. Now, if you don't hook readers within 100 pages, you're done. Readers today are hard to please, and authors have to come up with ever more shocking and sensational material. Looks like you're all familiar with the characters from the Fluffy. Now, let me talk about some of the creative. So, what do you see on these?
It's her turned into a cute...
Yes, this is the character, and you're the inspiration behind her. But even for someone as interesting as you, there are many backstories that readers don't care about, don't want to know, or don't feel. A comic artist's job is to capture the most interesting parts and present them to the readers. The cute and clever one is March Bunny. The unruly but reliable one is Baseball Raccoon. This is what we call a concrete archetype, paired, and the abstract side of a character will only be further simplified in the... So, how do you think the readers across... Don't underestimate your influence. Your heroic deeds and accomplishments drew my attention. And your demeanor gave me inspiration for the character. But while the hero identity boosts the character's popularity, it also becomes a limitation. That, in turn, the reader's perceptions and expectations constrain the character's growth. If she acts out of line, the popularity will crash. If she can't come up with new ideas or grow stronger, unfortunately, the creation of Fluffy Across the Blue is now stuck at this very... Honestly, after drawing comics for so long, I've pretty much run out of ideas. Hundreds of amber eras ago, people would laugh out loud just from seeing a cat do a backflip. Now, to get the same kind of enthusiastic reaction, you'd probably need to have that cat fight a Mechatron in a one-on-one show. Although the Fluffy specials are selling like crazy, doing side stories without progressing the main plot isn't a long-term. Ever since all the gossip memo keepers I hired got wiped out in Amphoria. But if someone from the Astral Express could quietly feed me a few juicy insider secrets from the Phantasmoon game... Whoa! Does Blurry QR Cult have a time machine? Oh, that'd totally save the Fluffies. After all, my little Furbo crew already works for you. Just have them slip me a copy of the Phantasmoon game's press release. We'll do a 50...
I've already figured out how to spend the royalties. First, I'll buy Pom Pom 10 new outfits.
All right, since we've got the profit split sorted, looks like my creative block won't last much longer. Just wait for my appearance. Star Rail Fest, a grand event that gathers millions of eyes and an inordinate amount of wish power. Heroes and devils dancing together in plain Arcadia. My hero.
Oke, langsung aja. Biarlah sampai gitu, ada banyak mouse lagi. Oke.
A supplicant is the master of wish power, but wish power can also become the shackles that bind the supplicant, forcing them to fulfill its desires. Love and hatred are alike. Dependence resembles fear. What commands wish power isn't only love, but also hatred.
Check.
Thank you. These notes will really be a big help to her.
Good. I'm so glad to be of help. For generations, many members of our family have attempted to enter the Phantasmoon Games, hoping to rely on the Aeon's immense power to lift the curse afflicting the Graphia bloodline. Some came close to the mask, but could only watch as history passed them by. Others wore it, only to fail in the end. That was until 400 years ago, when your great-great-grandfather Hero won the Phantasmoon Games and successfully gained an audience with Aha. But the family's curse was not broken. In his notes he wrote, "Just as the god of destruction cannot cradle a bouquet, so too is the god of elation powerless against a curse."
Father, are you wondering what it was that healed me?
I know you're keeping something from me. But I don't care what cured you 15 years ago. As long as you're alive, I can wait until the day you're ready to tell me. Still, as a father, there are things I must say, even if you don't want to hear them. As an artist, I'm fascinated by fleeting lives. How they struggle, they suffer, and in doing so, reveal a brilliance worthy of time's memory. But, as a father, I can't stand by and watch my daughter walk into tragedy. I bless you to be a hero, to welcome the same end as Ashveil.
The road ahead is shrouded by uncertainty, and that's why someone must take the first step, to trailblaze a path others can follow.
I can't stop you, even though every part of me wishes you'd stay. But this is your choice, my daughter's choice. All I can do is stand by you quietly and pray you'd come back. Do you still remember the bedtime story I used to tell? They say there was once a princess in the sky. Day and night she painted in her celestial garden, untouched by the joys and sorrows of the mortal world. One night, a thunderous sound echoed from her painting. Curious, she stepped inside. Through seas of flowers, across mountains, until she reached the world's edge.
Check. Check.
There stood an ancient tower, so tall it pierced the heavens, so vast it seemed to hold the universe itself.
Climbing the endless staircase, the princess reached the summit, and from there she saw the world beyond her garden. In the distance, she heard cries, the voices of people burning in raging fire. From that tower of infinity descended the world painter to walk the mortal realm. With a single stroke of her brush, she brought forth 1,000 imaginae to go where there are cries, to go where there are flames. That is the meaning of Marada.
But beyond the family name, my interpretation of our ancestor's name, Graphia, is also the hope I place in you. Himiko, whatever choice you make, if this is truly what you want, then go. Use those steps blazed upon trails to paint the world as you see it.
Thank you, Dad. By the way, how's your health? You haven't picked up any bad habits like smoking or drinking while I was away.
As the Dean of Graphia Academy, I still have to set a good example for my students. It's just, my tendinitis keeps acting up. My herniated disc is getting worse. Himeko, how long will you be staying?
At least until the lunar cycle shifts. I'll stay here in plain Arcadia until then.
I see. If only the Phantom Moon could stay full forever. Himeko, safe travels.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to Foolish TV's special news segment.
Hi, everyone! I'm your host, Snowy! The Star Rail Fest exhibition venue funded by Pearlux Corp and constructed by Turbogen Heavy Industries has officially...
Thanks to modern imagenesis technology, it took only a day for the Skyline's Lookout Cloud to take on a...
Starting today, the Lookout Cloud line is officially opening up its stuff for the Star... The exhibition areas opening on day one include the Bellabog area, Sianjolafu area, and Penacony area.
For this event, Pearlux cordially invites several crew members of the Astral Express to visit and be interviewed, including the Trailblazer, who recently joined the Phantom...
That is certainly something to look forward to. I heard Pearlux has also invited Blurry QR Cult,
An exhibition to gather wish power. Now that's an interesting scheme. Leave it to Pearl to come up with such a bizarre idea.
Pearl is also mobilizing Pearlux's resources.
When I talked with Pearl, I shared with her the idea of becoming a sail, advancing and retreating together. This collaboration could truly bring out the best of our respective strengths.
Sometimes I wonder if Jade invited us here with the intention of giving her colleagues a winning edge in the Phantom Moon games.
For Pearl, this Ionic game is probably also a good opportunity to observe and study the way we operate.
Though, compared to our usual opponents, this Intellitron executive is a surprisingly rational decision maker. Her proposal for cooperation seems more trustworthy than...
It's not rationality that concerns me. It's the irrational factors. Exactly. News of the Dovebrook bloodbath has already blown up online. The Department of Aberration Defense tried to clamp down on the rumors, but plenty of people are with such a large crowd gathering there. This exhibition could very well become a...
Pearl must have contingency plans for situations like this, right? That old guy? No way!
Whatever Pearl has planned, we must consider the possibility that the Herald of Death might attack the venue. We won't just be there to showcase the Astral Express to...
It's about time.
They're both out on a mission with General Yao Guang. Don Hung is tracking Blade's whereabouts, while Sunday is working with Miss Ting Yun. Both of them are tied up.
looks like the heavy burden of Star Rail Fest. Here.
Oke. Sengaja pentingan tadi ya.
Can we please keep going like this forever?
Please remain orderly and keep a safe.
My head hurts whenever I look at how I'm supposed.
Passengers heading to Star Rail Fest, please prepare to board. Oh, if it is so, the trains have been placing bets on who will get to escort the Nameless to Star Rail Fest on opening day. Oh, I could already feel everyone's enthusiasm turning into waves of wish power along the way. Ding, ding, dong, dong. The express is about to depart. This special train is bound for the Star Rail Fest exhibition.
Perangan tahu soal masalah Ashveil kalau adalah galaksi dia bakalan kelihatan di sini deh.
And the doors.
Thank you for riding with us today. May the laughter watch over you. And please,
Hurry up! Hurry up!
Are those hired cosplayers over there?
Chat! I've made it in safely! For those who couldn't get tickets, you can catch the entire... Next to me is my partner... wait...
Tis I, cold dragon young.
Where'd you...
Such trifles matter not. What doth matter most is security.
The signing event hasn't even started yet! Besides, Xianzhou people don't talk like that.
What's our motto?
Through stars we soar! The Express is our home! Wow! That's some next-level fan... Astral Express! We love you! Astral Express! We love you! Shh, this isn't Amphorius, you know. Watch what you say. The family's got ears everywhere. It's best if we keep quiet about Mr. Sunday while we're out in public. Wanna take a photo
No, thanks. I'd take tense negotiations with Pearl over getting mobbed.
Who'd have thought there'd be socials if Don Hung and Mr. Yang were here? I can't even imagine. What a sight.
Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine that the Astral Express would become a super popular idol group in my homeland. But I have to admit, this is very plain Arcadia.
So many fans out there. Even more than the crowd that came to welcome us at the station when we landed. Oh, hold on, that's not good. We need to be on high alert. Who knows if that supplicant is hiding in the crowd, plotting, so I'm gonna break. You talk too much.
Don't wander off too far, though. We still have official business later.
Got it. 3, 2...
hi! Trailblazer. Sorry to bother you. We're with Full Wish TV. It's mind doing a short interview. Our audience is absolutely dying to hear about the new supplicant.
No problem. But let's keep the interview brief, since the organizers might have other plans for us.
First question. Seeing as Plain Arcadia was the starting point of the experiment.
Plain Arcadia. Everyone's chased.
Interesting!
I'm just a passerby, but if I can,
That's an impressive answer.
Oh, gokil.
Sparksy gets her kicks through chaos and mad. As for the other native supplicants, as long as they don't make the games dangerous, I'd rather cooperate.
Speaking of local supplicants, we've noticed that Star Rail Fest is Perlux Corp's way of rolling out the red carpet for the Express.
The IPC's interests? Nah. Even though Star Rail Fest has exceeded my expectations, and Madame Pearl and at the end of the day, this is a festival for everyone.
Thank you for your valuable time.
ini.
What a pretentious answer. No worries. This material will do just fine.
Hey, little raccoon. Over here?
Wow. With that outfit, you must... Since we're all fans here, let's skip the sip.
I agree. The conductor is the...
Sharp eye. We collaborated I may not be that...
The folks here seriously don't hold back.
Buy one item, get a free... When the fluffy figurines hit the not long after he left, then she discovered that in...
Oh, that's horrible. You know that feeling when you see some weird little gadgets and you just can't help but buy them? Your whole room is full of stuff, so you have to see... Aw, this is not good. My wallet is... Go look around without me.
Breast model, I got it!
Nice to see you again, little...
Here you are, the original inspiration for the Fluffy's main character, fresh as a daisy, yet no one recognizes you.
Well, none of my readers have seen my real face yet. But that's all gonna change once the book signing starts. It's honestly heartbreaking that the organizers only gave me this dinky little booth. I know. Hey, wanna have the number 000000? Ever heard of wishful thinking? Besides, what's wrong with selling a ton of copies?
Hold up. What's this extra thing?
Light sticks. The organizers gave me thousands of them and told me to hand one out. They really know how to push someone around. I wanted to give them a piece of my mind. Am I not? But you're right. This is Star Rail Fest. Anyway, it's about time to head to the booth and meet up with the staff.
What?
Evanesia. What is she doing here?
Target confirmed. Mine's ready. Toast on price. Evanesia, right out!
Did that guy just pass out?
Ya, Evanesia.
I'm so sorry. Are you... Sorry. I had no idea I could pack such a punch when sprinting at full speed.
Good thing I'm built tough.
Buset, ngomong
I
dia.
just wanted to recreate that classic teen rom-com moment. You know, bumping into a schoolgirl running late with toast in her mouth. I'm really sorry. Why am I here? Well, probably because the plot demands it.
That's got to be the lamest excuse.
How could such a classic trope fall out of fashion so quickly? Hey, I helped you out during the Phantom Moon Games, didn't I? Is it really fair to glare at me like I'm some kind of villain? Of course not! That mask has already been imprinted with the shape of your soul. old friend of mine once taught me how to draw. And as it turns out,
If you call those bad doodles you made when drawing the math,
I'd always wondered if something I imaginated could actually fool the Phantom Moon's eyes. See? This temporary ticket I gave you shows great promise. Proof that my artistic skills have leveled up. Speaking of which, shouldn't you... The scalpers are completely out of control. I couldn't snag a single ticket to the...
she did help us out before, but as a dignified nameless, how could I do something as unethical as helping someone sneak in after all she's done for us? You're gonna be stingy about a tiny favor? Besides, since when were we such...
Huh? Didn't expect you to be so principled. Guess I'll have to...
No.
Little raccoon, I've actually been a huge fan of yours up that afternoon. As I passed by the Graphia Academy building, I caught a glimpse of you by the window. Right then, I knew my heart had been stolen, and nothing else would ever make getting to share a few happy moments with you at this exhibition.
All right.
Just as I thought.
Let's go. We've wasted enough time.
What should I get next? A baseball raccoon? March bunny?
Okay, tell you who's.
Or maybe I should
So how's that for pure love, huh?
turn over this eternal page.
Pencet aja. Pencet.
I tried, but wait, that girl behind you looks kind of... What are you talking about? I've definitely seen her. I think it was at Graphia Academy. Whatever, it's not... wait a sec. Isn't this March Bunny from the Fluffy? I'm a fox. A fox. Let me introduce myself. I'm Evanesia. Just a normal fan of the Fluffy. You must be the inspiration for March Bunny. I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along. Getting to share a few happy moments with you at this exhibition. That's all I could ever ask for in this lifetime. Oh, you poor thing. Wanna join us? Such an adorable little fox girl could never have any bad intentions. It's not like she's another Fantilia, right? Don't worry, Nessia.
Nessia.
Himeko just messaged me.
Masa iya tuh? Ketemu itu karena dislokasi apa karena dia yang mau nyari?
Wow, if it isn't Trailblazer and March 7th! Such incredible cosplay.
Have you considered the possibility that they might be the Hello there! We meet again!
She's, Hi, I'm Evanesia. She's just kidding.
Since you're friends with our guests here, I guess...
Seorang. Nessia.
Ladies and gentlemen, the guests from the Astral Express are about to make their entrance. Get ready to make some noise!
Oh, karena ini udah tahu siapa siapa sama seorang dia menonton. Gitu maksudnya. Hey, Sparksy.
Hello, dear visitors. I'm Spek spectators! Before we officially kick off the Star Rail Fest exhibition, I'd like to thank our host, Perlux Entertainment, as well as extend our gratitude to Blue Industries, Turbogen Heavy Industries, and Full Wish TV for the exhibition areas now open will transport you straight into the Astral Express's incredible journey across the sea of stars. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, you're standing in none of... Now, let me hear you call out the name of our hero from the ice...
When I grow up, I want to be the Supreme Guardian and turn into a frost giant to fight those rampaging...
In my next life, I want to be the Supreme Guardian and turn into a magical girl to protect...
Wait, this isn't right. What's wrong with having the most popular streamer girl host the biggest... Wait. Aren't you supposed to be on the Department of Aberration Defenses? That's right. So I'll have to go into hiding right after this job. Come to think of it, maybe I should lie low using my Sparkle identity. After all, what does Sparkle have to do with this Sparksy thereafter? Oh, right. Nameless. Won't you take pity on me and give me back my map?
In your dreams.
Yoo-hoo! Since we have two Nameless from the Astral Express here with us today, let's kick off an exciting The Fluffy Trivia! Here's your question. In the final chapter of the Fluffy's Bellabog arc, The Supreme Guardian's Bond, what did
Oh, the Guardian wand that could transform her into an ice giant?
Ding ding! That's correct! Well, looks like this young lady here is quite the devoted reader of the Fluffy. I'm a die-hard fan of the Fluffy, you know.
And what's the deal with this ice giant? Sure, Cocolia can transform, but she shouldn't be anywhere near the size of the engine of creation.
What? Lady Cocolia fought the engine of creation in her human form? That just makes it even more awesome! Ugh, but they didn't show that part in the... Next question! Before Cocolia was frozen in ice... Oops! Wrong!
The Flaming Lance! In the end, the little raccoon used that lance to channel everyone's light to Cocolia, restoring her power so she could descend in her wildfire...
Ding ding! Every time I turn to that page,
Actually, I inherited this flaming lance from the previous Supreme Guardians when I got stabbed right through the heart.
What are you talking about? In Bellabog's final battle? Wasn't it like this? Despite her grievous wounds, the Supreme Guardian transformed herself into a frost giant. So the Fluffy storyline follows the official Bella... Wait, is that not how things went? Could you at least spill a little? I see. If the truth about this were to be revealed to the people of Bellabog, the hard-earned peace would crumble. Nessia, please... Of course, my lips are sealed, but I have to say, I'm surprised that even the heroes of the...
They say lies don't last forever. And while Bellabog's future may be built on a lie, I hope it can endure, because those people...
Thank you for telling me about... The Phantasmoon games make supplicants wear masks. But if you ask me, that's when people really drop the act and face their true selves. Big hero! The event's not over yet. Come join me on the stage and deliver your decisive...
Me?
Madam Cocolia is in crisis! Hang in there, Madam. Fear not, everyone. Today, we are honored to welcome to Star Rail Fest. Let me hear you say the name. Trailblazer! Come on, warrior from beyond. Ignite your flaming lance. The host is calling for you. Reenacting a legendary scene right here. Oh, good thing I'm not the one up there.
Of course, it's flaming.
Flaming lamps forward!
Flaming lamps forward!
Flaming lamps forward!
The spirit tip has been ignited. Kids and grown-ups alike, raise
Wes,
your
lagi
glow
beneran
sticks
digituin
high
gak tuh?
and let's show our support.
You got this, man!
Seeing everyone so fired up makes you've got this, Matt. Don't give up, Matt. What's wrong, Nessia?
I'm getting all emotional. This scene takes me back to the moment I first cracked out the speeding express, dazzling cosmos. And I know the story is fiction, but I really want to be part of it. But leaving home, that's not exactly easy.
Thanks for the love. And hey, traveling with the little animals aboard the Fluffy still counts.
A friend once told me our story, being able to connect with friends like you.
Well said. Shall we head to the...
All right, let's...
Masalah ini kemana Himeko?
Welcome aboard the Fluffy Shuttle Express. Welcome aboard the Fluffy Shuttle Express. Are you ready to head to our next stop?
I have to say, Perlux really... Oh, I wonder what attractions await us in the
Shinjo
Welcome
Lofu.
aboard the Fluffy Shuttle Express. Together we'll trailblaze into the future.
Shinjo Lofu.
Next up, the audience is brimming with excitement. Their wish power is even crystal. Welcome aboard, passengers. The Fluffy Shuttle Express is about to depart. Next up, Xianzhou Lafu Exhibition Area.
Oke, mantap.
We're approaching the Xianzhou Lafu Exhibition Area. Please remain seated and hold on tight.
Welcome aboard the...
Oke.
The frigid waters of Scale Gorge Waterscape are...
Why is there so much... I bet this is some cutting-edge immersive theater performance.
Based on what we saw in the Bellabog area, the Fluffies... Ah, I got it! It must be Woof Woof Dawn teaming up with Jing Yuan Yuan to battle against a...
Bisa banget.
I'm so jealous that you guys still get to experience the joy of seeing the Fluffy for the first time. Well, it's fine, because this means when people talk about the Astral Express's most memorable moments in the Xianzhou War, it can only be the epic fight, the triumphant return of the... When people say squadron, they mean a bunch of superheroes teaming up. Did I get too
Not at all. I'm guessing this High Cloud Squadron must be referring to the Xianzhou's High Cloud Quintet. Did a memo snatcher steal my memories? When we fought Fantilia, did we really have that many people helping us? Oh, I can't take it anymore.
Ini closingnya ada by Hong Tokyo.
The Express family living the best.
Sampai Hong udah mati.
I saw the reporters for Bobo.
What an exquisite Xianzhou outfit.
Why Hong kan udah mati bukan Yingsing. Yingsing itu Blade.
Holy moly, they nailed the Scale Gorge waterscape.
Little raccoon? Little raccoon.
Rending my form, setting free.
Samudra kaya.
Aw, hold it right there. Nessia means that thing. With a flick of the hand, the ancient sea splits apart.
Wolf of Dawn, I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along. From the...
Who on earth did this kid learn to ask favors like
From March Bunny and the...
What? This is absolutely the biggest personal attack on me!
Never mind. I'll go ask someone about what's going on.
Hey, host, this immersive theater is getting a...
It's been almost 20 minutes. That's right. The script for this exhibition stage play was written under the guidance of the Xianzhou's legendary literary master, Mr. Cien. Oh, it's you! Trailblazer! I don't know what happened, but please, save this exhibition.
All right then.
Dia yang ngomong enak banget dah.
Deja vu. I come to sightsee, I do hard labor. I fix these pipes. All for the audience.
Ngeluh. Ya ampun, kok gini banget?
Finally done. I've never missed Don Hong as much as I do now.
Welcome, dear visitors and spectators. At this moment, you've arrived along with the Astral Express.
It's the Xianzhou...
Oh, that's right. The Xianzhou Luofu Scale Gorge Waterscape. Let's give thanks to the Trailblazer. And now, it's showtime! Adapted from the true thanks to the support of Full Wish TV, we invited the 4 main stars of the Action Hero series. And now, Trailblazer, please come up on...
Ha! We meet again! I don't think that's necessary.
Aren't we supposed to be the heroes of the Xianzhou? Why did the Xianzhou's heroes...
Same as us. Shouldn't the heroes of this world be able to protect our own people? Can't we?
Hey! What nonsense are you up?
No, quite the opposite. As supplicants stepping into the Phantom Moon Games, the Daybreak Squadron...
These people. Something's not right about them. I feel like they're way too hyped up. Even characters in action comics don't.
Yeah. In comics, a challenge like this is always a cover for some.
March, you need to have faith in her abilities, rather than rushing into.
This is Star Rail Fest. Even if you defeat me?
Boss. Gray, we've been putting on a show for long enough. Wasn't becoming a real hero what you... We'll tear the legend of this outsider to shreds right here under the spotlight!
I accept your challenge.
This is exactly the stage we've been... Phantom Moon Games are a ceremony to find those closest to elation. We'll show everyone the heroism of the Daybreak Warriors!
Show me the way!
Root here. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Our bodies have been transformed, so we'll be just fine.
That kinda hurts. As you wish.
We can do anything!
Stars, shine for the heroes.
Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies!
Embrace a new life. Memories waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love. May life and death sprout new buds. Don't blink. May you fulfill love's promise with me. Rewrite destruction with me!
A powerful hit! Come at me again! See you!
You don't stand a chance against me.
Don't blink. Cleanse hatred with love.
Me!
Darkness with me.
Have you calmed down now?
Once a supplicant's challenge begins, it won't stop until... Don't get it wrong. This is just a prelude to the real showdown. Witness...
Just what exactly are they planning to...
Is this the supplicant lurking beneath the surface that Pearl theorized about?
But which of the 4 Daybreak Warriors is the supplicant? Well, judging from their forget it. We should go check out what's...
If you've lost your belongings, please let the service center know.
Interrupting a show for no reason. But to be honest, I wasn't dying to watch that high cloud.
So, don't tell me this whole Xianzhou story is also something funny. Can't say I'm surprised.
I wouldn't dare take credit for what I didn't do, since it was in fact General Jing Yuan and Dan Heng who teamed up.
As for the High Cloud Quintet, it's been over 700 years since those 5 made. I know it may sound wild, but Xianzhou folks generally live really long lives. You've read the Fluffy comics, haven't you? Pretty sure they covered all that lore in...
Yeah, immortality. Some see it as a curse. But personally, I don't...
I almost forgot we're not in the Xianzhou anymore. Should be fine to talk openly about the abundance.
Yeah, that's not an issue. But the Xianzhou's attitude towards the abundance isn't totally baseless. Just imagine if we hadn't won that battle against Vantilia back then.
Actually, I think the abundance and elation make quite a... After all, only with infinite life can one pursue infinite joy. In my opinion, those who are alive have the right to choose death. But they also have the right to choose to live on. After all, there's always something out there that makes...
Wow. Getting all philosophical on me now. When this kid gets...
Since we're talking about waking up...
Huh. You want to keep exploring? We need to be a bit more careful.
Oh, come on, March. Don't be such a worrywart. Such reassuring words.
All right.
Here we come, pet exhibition area.
Oke, seenggaknya ini dari pihak yang perasaan buat setelah banyak ngomong. Oke lah. Tapi masalahnya Rachel gak dikasih banyak kesempatan buat voice ini.
Himeko, you're here!
Are you two all right? Welt told me to watch the live stream, and I saw the daybreak. You did well. I bet their intention was to stir up their supporters. If you'd hurt them recklessly, it might have pushed many support. Oh,
nice to see you again. Express Navigator, Miss Himeko.
Pardon my poor memory, but have we met?
Of course. I've seen you in the news more than...
This is Evanesia. I think she's a student from Graphia Academy? Huh?
So that girl you saw in the Phantasmoon courtyard, it was her?
Well, wait a second. She made you a mask? So, you're telling me Nessia isn't just a norm? Who exactly is? Who exactly are...
Me? I'm no different from you. Just a spectator of the Phantasmoon games. I had so much fun tagging along with you two. I think it's time to say goodbye for now.
Are you leaving, Miss?
Now that my identity has been exposed, Cinderella's magic is about to wear off. And since this little adventure started on a whim, little raccoon, you can feel it, can't you? All that attention, all that joy from the exhibition. It might spark something beautiful, or plant the seeds of something sinister. I'm rambling again. Well then, before I go, let me break this awkward moment with a riddle. You're quite the romantic, but I have to say, because flowers are always so fleeting.
You left your own special effects.
She's
Unexpected people and unexpected things always make an appearance in the Phantom Moon game. As someone who can create masks and allow others to become supplicants, I just don't know what to make of everything happening. Sorry. All right.
Where to?
Let's continue forward to the next stop. I have a feeling that the Daybreak Squadron's challenge isn't over yet. As the stars of this exhibition, if you left just to avoid
Darn it! This whole Daybreak Squadron—
Here's some good news. At least we aren't completely without help. Pearl's people are on their way.
Welcome aboard, passengers! The Fluffy Shuttle Express is about to depart! Next stop, Penacony Exhibition Area!
The Astral Express? Just another IPC lapdog.
For Planar Arcadia! Let's go, Daybreak Squadron!
We're approaching the Penacony Exhibition Area! Please remain seated and hold on tight!
Would I get run over by the— Yup, and you'd get blasted straight into a comic book.
That's what I call—
It's hard to believe they recreated the scene where the Express crashes into the Great Septimus.
All the previous exhibitions were so hilarious. That's just mean. So where's the person—
Huh? Whose call?
Yoo-hoo!
I'm not giving the mask back to you.
I heard about your big fight with the superheroes, and since I actually respect you, you might think you scored a massive win in the Phantom Moon games, but most people probably don't see it. Anyway, the news is on right now.
Just moments ago, the Astral Express supplicant trail—
Oh my! This is terrifying! Was that victory still not enough? Could she, like the defeated Sparksy—
How chilling! In the video footage from this—
You don't stand a chance.
Is this what she calls the Trailblaze? Was it a sudden violent—
Full Wish TV will continue to follow
It's off. Some say you're a violent maniac. Others think you're behind the blood. Oopsie. How are you? How could I? As a famous streamer, poor little Sparksicle has always been troubled. And then there was some nameless from the Astral Express who gave me quite the— Of course, someone's definitely pulling strings behind the scenes and stirring up drama. As a top streamer in this field, Oh, right. Didn't you also do a TV? Yoo-hoo! You here. I won't go any further, but since you managed to defeat Miss Sparkle— No, I mean Miss Sparksy, I don't want to— Good luck. See you around.
Hi!
Keep it.
First question.
Planar Arcadia.
Interesting!
Show everyone.
That's an...
The other native supplicant.
Speaking of local supplicant...
At the end of the day,
Wait, what? This...
Over these 15 years, the nature of competition in the Phantom Moon games has evolved. The Daybreak Squadron's taunts were, come to think of it, it's only natural. After all, the true stars of the games were never the supplicants on stage.
Indeed. The audience is all fired up, waiting to see you work. But you know what? I bet what they really want to see, deep down, is the Daybreak Squadron taking the Astral Express. Oh, well. If it isn't the folks from the Astral Express.
This storm online is several times more intense than the day you
Miss Kuchiba, you've seen all this fake news too.
Sorry, got a bit held up on the way. Since I entered the exhibition area, at least 7 folks. So, who is...
Pearl assigned us to investigate the Sinwish Syndicate massacre. But every suspicious thread we followed led us from the Research Society of Happy Smiles straight to...
And then there's the one pulling the strings behind the scenes.
Fullwish?
Oh, you know that name.
She was my junior at school. 15 years ago. She was also the only student.
The good news is, your junior is living better than anyone else. She owns TV stations, charity organizations, has a huge business. Oh, as for the bad news, she's probably plotting something for the Phantom Moon games. And I mean the worst kind of something. My gut tells...
Madame Pearl sent Mr. Ashveil to ensure everyone's safety. Of course, I understand that with the Nameless's skills, there's no real...
Long story short, feel free to use me as muscle.
So, are we still heading to the top of Pom Pom?
We should keep moving forward. If my guess is right, the Daybreak Squadron will...
Forget about any fantasies of fairness and harmony. From this moment on, the Phantom Moon games could follow in the footsteps of what happened 15... Once this battle turns bloody, fear will seep through the screen and become some supplicant's wish power. See, that's the problem with modern society. Good news stays home, while bad news spreads like...
To move forward, we'll need to fuel up the Shuttle Express first.
Come on, let's fuel up the Express.
Butuh apaan tadi?
Astral Express. The Astral Express. Just as I thought you weren't going to show up. And it's an old friend. Been a while, old man.
Don't be so paranoid. People who have lived in Dovebrook share a special connection. Since you're treating me as an old friend, I don't want to act like some high and mighty adult telling you what you shouldn't. I'll only tell you this. What you're doing right now has already crossed a dangerous line. Whatever orders Full Wish gave you, there's still time to turn back if you stop now. Wilhelm, Tiana, Lucius, and you, Magnus. After my heartfelt warning, do you still insist on taking Full Wish's side?
They're my partners.
Listen up, old man. Supplicant's challenges during the Phantom Moon Games have no...
Like the Herald of Death.
Oh, we're not the Herald of Death. And we're definitely not...
We will prove to the people that we are true heroes who can
The Astral Express. These visitors from beyond the sky claim they saved the cosmos from a Lord Ravager. This so-called saving the cosmos might just be another scheme of the IPC. Just like us back then. Putting on a show on TV, desperately tell those children. Tell my past self that when the Herald of Death comes, there will be heroes.
Captain.
But where were the nameless of the Astral Express when we children needed protection 15 years ago? Gray, don't be fooled by these flash. The Astral Express doesn't care about our happiness at all. They come and go like all tourists. No. They're even more heartless than tourists. Because they replaced our fantasies of heroes with their own image. All to satisfy their vanity. Tell me, have you ever, even for a moment, felt what it's like to tremble?
I still remember that moment when I faced the Doomsday Beast on the space.
It's not the Astral Express you hate. You're just hating yourself. That powerless child who couldn't protect everyone. But I want to tell you, being powerless was never your fault.
Oh, the Astral Express is the gun!
Quit yapping! Tear them to shreds! Beat them to a pulp! I want a blood Daybreak Squadron! Beat these alien punks to the ground!
Shut up! All of you, shut up! As a kid, it wasn't my fault that I was powerless. But we, the orphans of the Bloodstained Games, won't remain that way forever. We've undergone the happiness surgery transformation. We've overcome our weak former selves and become... strange. Even though our suffering was erased.
Brother, that's only because... this pain has been here all along. It's time to overcome it! It's time to use the power of happiness to defeat it once!
Well said! Then let's finish what needs to be done. Let's reclaim from these outsiders the image of heroes that the people...
What about you, Magnus?
Sorry, Mr. Ashveil, but a hero never betrays his companions. We are the Daybreak Squadron, 4 warriors of one heart, united to protect the world. I won't let down my companions, or those who...
We are the true heroes. Look at the statue of the conductor. It's just an empty shell. Even Pearl Lux Corp with countless... But we can. Let me prove it to you.
Stop them! Don't let them drag the Astral Express's name through the mud!
I shall provide the wish power to awaken it.
I shall become its skeleton and allow it to stand!
I shall turn into the fuel that drives it forward!
I shall become the core that makes the engine sing the song of eternal joy!
Beneran bangkit.
Happy! So happy!
The Express is about to warp happily! Cleanup initiated! Unclean! Eliminate! Everyone will be happy!
It's really moving! This is the power bestowed upon us by Aha!
I will stop you at all costs. I won't let you trash the conductor's image like this!
Buset. Marah dia.
Life isn't as you wish. It's mine.
Nice, let's go.
May this dispel the gloom, restore the skies.
It's over. Embrace a new life.
Cleaning begins! Insufficient cleaning power!
Root here. I'm on it.
Flowers bloom for tomorrow.
Trust me. We can do anything!
Do not disturb! Guide the Rainbow Bridge. Have some sunshine. Memories waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love. May you fulfill love's promise with me. Don't blink. May life and death sprout new buds. Cleanse hatred with love. Mimi! Mimi!
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Did you hear that? Aha is beckoning us! We don't have to be afraid anymore!
Let smile spread! Let laughter be eternal!
You guys are seriously nuts.
This is eternity!
May death protect us!
As we've written, do not disturb! You bring destruction with me! May this dispel the gloom, restore the skies! Don't blink. Cleanse hatred with love! Do not disturb! Cleaning begins! Won't work, you know.
Root here. Embrace a new life.
The Astral Express is nothing but the IPC's lapdog! No worries. We've already dealt with one of them. Won't mind handling a few more.
What did you say?
Do not insufficient cleaning power!
Take the action!
May death protect us!
Don't blink. Rewrite destruction with me!
The future is quick. Show me the way.
Thanks. All energized.
This has been
What are you doing?
Do not disturb!
Cleanse hatred with love.
Cleaning begins! This place is dirty! Sweep away pain together!
As you wish.
Who's not working?
Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies.
Breaks over. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Prepare to awaken. This is eternity! Mini!
Root here.
Won't stop working! Won't stop working!
Don't blink. Rewrite destruction with me! Cleanse hatred with love!
We promise to protect the Arcadia! Filth! Pain! So much! Eliminate pain! Everyone smile! Super powerful cleaning!
That won't work, you know.
I'm on it.
As we've written.
Trust me. We can do anything!
Rewrite destruction with me!
Embrace a new life.
Surely that did the trick this
Reboot! Self-repair! Must bring happiness!
Ashveil ntar nih.
With everyone, we'll be happy!
I offer my blood to consume this vendetta. I offer my heart to shoot down this injustice. I, lead Hunter La Mancha, call upon you in the name of the Star Hunt Oath. Skybone, gaze upon this broken-legged wolf and steer my hunt toward victory!
So happy! Now arriving at Terminal Station, land of sneering gods. Welcome back into the gods' embrace!
Shh. Quiet now. It's time for bed.
Are we still alive?
Kita di alam baka.
Oh, hey, don't say things like that.
I remember the out-of-control express taking us down and through an abandoned tunnel. Theoretically speaking.
But what's with all these ruined buildings? And that weird space in the distance? Is this really an underground station?
Perhaps we're no longer in reality. We may have landed somewhere within the world in canvas for unknown.
Then, can we still make...
We need to find everyone and get out of here as soon as...
Where's Mr. Ashveil and the others?
we've been reborn. See? I knew we weren't.
You're right, Red. We're heroes.
If you are justice, then forgive me for playing the necessary evil.
Everyone, please, listen.
Just smile. Embrace the ever.
I beg you. It's not too late. We can still go back to the Department of Aberration Defense.
It's no use. They are just creatures that can only react to joy.
All shall be blessed with happiness, and let our laughter infect all.
My senior, Mr. Ashveil.
Move aside, Magnus.
Please, just give me another minute.
It's best if you just move.
A true hero. Never.
If I try to kill them now, will you stop me? Or will you turn a blind eye? A tribute of life unto death. The Sinwish Syndicate. A gang that once ruled the streets of Dubbrook. They sparked massive turf wars that left many with pull wave. And Koss died. They were far from saints. Any good deeds they did in their lifetimes were just like a few pretty...
That's why we brought them down. They and this whole world...
Yes, they may have had sins to atone for, but that doesn't justify your murdering them as if they were just toys.
Thank you for your aid. I am the Blaze Weaver Warrior, captain of the Daybreak Squadron!
Play? We're not playing. Mr. Detective, do you know about the Galaxy Rangers? I heard they are a group of righteous heroes roaming the universe.
Ah! Mr. Ashveil!
This familiar scent.
What have you done?
Remember what happened today, Magnus. You may seek revenge anytime. I won't stop you.
Coba deh ngobrol sebentar deh.
Glad to see that you're all made of tough stuff. I was just fretting over failing.
La Mancha, leader of the Galaxy Rangers. I've heard about you, but only in legends.
Then you're well informed, Nameless. I'd expected the name to be long forgotten by now. It's a power for grown-ups. It's best that you don't ask about it, seek it, or get involved with it unless you're forced to. Like I want. Just so we're clear, I want you all to forget the name you just heard. Right here and now, in this world called Plain Arcadia, instead of obsessing over my identity, or pitying the 3 dead criminals, I advise you to work on a way out of this place first. I've long heard rumors about unsavory things hidden deep beneath the Arcadia. It's strange how the people...
The train broadcast called this place the land of sneering gods. I don't think I've ever seen this station on a...
Are we going to be...
Mr. Ashveil, despite being at such a bizarre location, you've been oddly confident and unconcerned over your... Do you truly know nothing about this place?
I'm afraid that's classified information. Besides, well, I'm simply doing what any professional private investigator would do. Trust my employer. It's time to show us the trinket Pearl gave you, kid. Oh, come on. Didn't Pearl give you a chip? We're in good hands, as long as she can track your location.
A tracking device.
Ashveil. Ashveil. Come this way. Yes. At the end of this path.
There's someone calling for me from someplace deeper. Do you hear that? Come. Where did everyone go? There's someone calling for me from someplace deeper.
Ini bukan Evansi ya kan? Wait, propagation.
Over here. Keep going forward.
Wait.
Come.
Masa propagation?
Come here. This way. Hockey Lily. Come. Embrace this wondrous world. Come to my you want to go further. Deeper. Become one with me. The joy, the positive feedback, sweeps the numb that flickers on your cord. Listen, it's breathing, slumbering, whimpering, and grinning. Warm, gentle, more gentle. Warm and gentle. I am you, and you are me. Come, embrace this primordial life. In exchange for a boarding pass on the Express, become one with me. Become a part of me. Become mine. Let's go deeper. I want to go over there. Come. Just like that. Step forward.
That's far enough, kid. My golden principle while working on cases in this world is to keep my curiosity in check and not get involved with matters beyond the case itself, especially things that already look considerably dangerous. However, the thing that slumbers in the deep here does look awfully familiar.
We meet again. Fortunately, her lucky chip helped me locate you. Please accept my sincerest apologies for not intervening in time, and...
Actually, she put one in my pocket too, but I auctioned it online as a souvenir. Thank goodness she...
Madame Pearl, where exactly were we just now?
The place where you fell is called the Torn Scroll. It is a space that peeled from the scroll painting during Plain Arcadia's return to reality. These splintered spaces continuously writ that both reality and the Department of Aberration Defense originally thought this kind of phenomenon had stabilized. But based on observation, during your encounter with the Daybreak Squadron, there was a sudden speck of disturbances from the... Therefore, I had to use the power of the Cornerstone to analyze the space, then mend the fissure with imagenesis in order to bring you out. The Department of... However, I wasn't able to directly observe your situation after...
We can close the new Herald of Death case. My shadow has devoured the guilty three and tasted their sins. They were responsible for the Sinwish Syndicate massacre.
Was Full Wish the mastermind?
I couldn't find any solid proof of it, but it hardly matters now that the...
Worry not. Based on the intel provided by you and Miss Kuchiba, as a survivor of the tragedy of the Blood-Stained Games, Full Wish founded the Research Society of Happy Smiles. The organization has since been providing an unapproved medical treatment named happiness surgery to its members, which neutralizes their physiological capacity to... And the Daybreak Squadron, members of the Smile Society, imitated the Herald of Death's modus operandi for their crimes, and challenged the Astral Express. From the aforementioned facts, the predicted probability of Full Wish...
If I may, Madam Pearl. Management in Plain Arcadia should be dictated by the chain of evidence rather than extrapolate...
I understand. I will observe the human law. In any case, we have achieved our goal through Star Rail Fest, luring the supplicant with ill intent out of hiding.
Since Full Wish is exposed now, and we've defeated her supplicant, shouldn't we hurry?
I'm afraid it's not that simple. We've defeated Full Wish's supplicant. All three Daybreak warriors were supplicants.
That can't be. The supplicant should be the only one who wore the mask and participated in the games.
Those devoured by my shadow can no longer lie nor deceive. All three of them had worn the mask.
If they were all supplicants, that means it's still possible for Full Wish to
What's even more terrifying is, when the shadow... It was the taste of abundance that had once devoured as a galaxy rain.
What?
That's something that... living in seclusion dulls one's senses. I should have realized it.
There is no point in beating yourself up over it. Therefore, the conclusion must be corrected. The Research Society's happiness surgery is a medical technology related to the abundance, and not assessing the risk involved in...
General Yao Guang told us that she foresaw a great calamity upon Plain Arcadia. According to her divination.
So that's why she asked me for the authority to extradite Blade. Regardless, none of us had anticipated this. Plain Arcadia's calamity had already taken root.
Does she want revenge against the long-dead Herald of Death? Or is she trying to erase them?
It's frivolous to speculate her motives. Unlike Intellitrons, humans may weave an intricate plan for a mad reason at any cost, yet execute. Thank you for your surprise intel, Mr. Ashveil. Henceforth, the Department of Aberration Defense will place Full Wish and the members of the Research Society of Happy Smiles on a...
Understood. We will also implement pre-disaster measures at the calamity level standard per the safety response protocol.
Full Wish is not working alone. For normal people to be able to get an abundance transformation, that implies far more sinister support. Therefore, as the administrator, this has escalated beyond mere rivalry for the Ionic game. Full Wish's conspiracy has crossed the line.
Please, Madam Pearl. This is my homeworld. and I won't allow the tragedy to repeat itself. Besides, there may be an even greater conspiracy behind all.
Indeed, there are old scars and fresh wounds to settle. For the way she toys with life, and the taste of that.
You have my eternal gratitude. I won't forget this bond from our shared trials. I shall prepare an action plan, as well as share relevant information with General Yao Guang. Is there something else? I had put them on a temporary watch list before, due to significant decreases but now, we finally know how they achieved such a miracle. Personally speaking, I cannot fault the citizens who joined the society. After all, for the corporation, the Smile Society is a tool for maintaining stability, and the members are... You've been to Penacony. You should know. There, the family's members lull guests to sleep. Humans cannot turn off their innate negative feedback like in... My assigned theme is analytical art, but at the same time, the portrayal and sublimation of pain in human works of art shine among humanity's greatest treasures. This so-called happiness surgery does more than just obliterate people's perception of... To me, governing this world is like creating a painting. Thus, my duty and theme have become one and the same. Thank you again for lending your aid, Nameless. I will begin Please. I hope you all get some...
You know, I'm not here to be an order.
Assessment. You have something to ask me.
Well, lately, I've been on an extremely lucky streak. Be it Full Wish or Magnus, where the leads practically gained sentience and came to me one by one.
Luck is also an important part of one's toolkit.
I'm beginning to think you're the one behind it all. You tasked me to investigate the society and protect the Astral Express, which all led to me unleashing my shadow on those people. Just so you can... You had everything planned out since the beginning, hadn't you?
If I answer yes, would it wound your ego?
Perhaps.
Yes. I paved the way for your investigation, leading you straight to the suspect. Through you, I confirmed my suspicions about the Research Society. However, the question of abundance transformation... Fortunately, there's a ranger who specializes in confronting such abominations, having lived in long seclusion within...
But you know, the shadow sealed inside my arm can be very dangerous. Simply removing the nail can cause it to stir and resonate with the fragment and fissure. Had I not kept it under control at that time, the fight would have ended with all of us buried in that bottomless abyss. Is that part of your plans too, Pearl?
Humans fear the worst, but to the Intellitrons, such fears are merely irrational deterrents. Wasn't the mask of elation I gave you enough to pin down the shadow? That gift you found through the guidance of the Express Navigator, Star Seer, I see. That very shadow that devoured the Swarm and Lord Ravager Zulo. That very shadow that devoured Shuhu, the emanator of abundance, hundreds of years ago.
You won the bet. You sure know a lot about this.
Please, allow me to correct you. My ethical parameters prohibit engagement in probabilistic gambits. Accordingly, I operate by acquiring sufficient information. Then again, you are the species that brought art into existence as a form of expression. Whether you believe it or not, I will honor our initial agreement, Mr. La Mancha. At the moment of victory in the Phantasmoon Games, to let a Galaxy Ranger die peacefully in his bed.
In that case, I will continue to fight. Right. You mentioned several times wanting to replicate the works of Graphia. I don't know much about art, but I was considering that despite the lack of artistic quality in your strokes when sealing those figures today, to the people of this world, your creation is just as important as the works of Graphia. Not a single innocent soul was lost on this day because of your protection. Looking back to the ancestral painter of the Cinderth Age, do you truly think she cared about the artistic value of each stroke when she created world and ken? Tisk. But what do I know? These are just crude observations from an amateur, so pay.
Rasanya dikit lagi nih selesai. Aku malah kaget kalau tahu ini habisnya selesai.
We meet again, Ashen Detective. It's hard to believe that I came back for you, especially after learning that you wanted to.
I gotta thank nature's gift. The 6.1 billion credits reward has appeared again.
Fortunately, I bypassed you and struck a deal with that Intellitron instead. Regrettably, my current. Do you always turn your customers over to the police? How impressively short-sighted.
Speaking of short-sightedness, no one rivals the Stellaron Hunters, aka Destiny's slaves, isn't it? You are all fated to march toward the finality.
On the contrary, there are many paths for us, as long as that person can see.
In other words, he can't see the trajectory of your destiny in this world during the...
Take a guess.
I've heard about what befell Euphorius. The war among the eons is now inevitable. And in the world where the elation is the center of attention, there will eventually be more than one eon interfering.
Keep guessing. We're getting pretty close.
Enough of your games. I'd say it's not too late to rename the planet Adlevin.
It's still too early to despair, old man. I came prepared, but I could use a help.
30 million credits.
Come on. Give your friend a discount, will ya?
I ain't your friend.
I meant him.
It's been a while, Yingxing.
It's been too long, Mr. La Mancha.
Oh bener dong. Lah, masalahnya kenapa burung santai bisa nyampe sini?
I knew it.
There must be an explanation for the unusual fate of this world. Though I lost sight of the sparrow, I discovered a mysterious tree. I finally found the heart of the Phantasmoon games, thanks to this little birdie. Mr. Sunday, do you sense me? There's no reaction from the bird. What's wrong with it? Hello? Is anyone there? Can I get somebody here?
No one's here. No one.
That's a lie. I saw a pretty girl hiding right here through the bird's eyes. Who are you?
That's none of your business. None of your business.
If that's how it's going to be, then I'm done playing nice here. If my eyes weren't playing tricks on me, the ancient tree here must be the ambrosial arbor of abundance, yes? Little girl, are you going to keep playing hide and seek, or will you come out and have a proper conversation?
The Department of Aberration Defense often comes here to record game progress. And now my movements have been exposed to complete outsiders. I suppose it's time to leave.
Oh, ini kebuka di sama luar. Cuma di image-nya gitu.
You sound unpleasant to talk to. But since you have eyes keen enough to tell what I am at a glance, I'll have a short chat with you. I will answer 3 questions. So ask away. Once you have your answers, I'm going to show you the door.
I wanted to question why the Joy Seeker would permit the ambrosial arbor of abundance to take root in a world they had blessed. But given their carefree nature, there was probably never any restriction to begin with. On my second question, are you a fey kind native to Ahatopia, or are you one of the long-life species shaped by the ambrosial arbor?
Aren't you good at divination? Can you help me take a look whether the slip on my head says wheel or woe?
There's nothing on your head except your ears.
And that itself is the answer. I am the arbitrator who determines the outcome of the Phantasmoon games. I am the raging waves of joy, and the living pulse of this world. Diviner of the Xianzhou, the weal and woe you behold are but a single petal fallen from my hand. It blooms with the morning, and withers by evening, reducing to dust in a fleeting moment.
Interesting. Took you quite some time to come up with those words, huh?
The one who created me did say most people wouldn't believe me. Turns out they were right.
I believe you. I feel the same way. For many do not trust the words of a diviner. Besides, no weal or woe has befallen you, which means your fate cannot be determined like that of ordinary mortals. You're not the first one I've met with this condition since...
You're left with one question.
Since you admit to being an abomination of abundance, shouldn't you explain the fate of this world's residents? Unless they are your doing? If your answer fails to convince me, it may be too late by the time I summon the Lux arrow from the sky with the rainbow.
Chill out! You shouldn't make jokes like this. I'm not as skilled at divination as you are. When you suddenly speak of the great wheel or woe and interrogate me, after all, isn't every rule and every variable of the Phantasmoon games? As for the brewing storm, let's settle down and discuss whether the turmoil once again is the results of the laughter's mischief.
Iya, harusnya indah so. Ini indah bagian paling akhirnya di sini.
This entire day has felt unreal. We had situations lined up one after another.
The Research Society is insane to meddle with the power of abundance. There's no telling how many have all Fullwish witnessed the tragedy caused by the Herald of Death 15 years ago. And now, she herself has assumed we have to relay this information to Don Hung Sunday. Fullwish is definitely aware of the enemies she's facing. That is why we must win an audience with Aha. At the very least, we need to stop Fullwish from winning the game.
Yeah. The thought of the Research Society of Happy Smiles going through with their plan?
It's been a long day, and all of you must be very tired. Take this chance to get some proper rest.
The best way to recharge is to waste time.
Sounds good.
Lah belum ternyata.
What was that? Did you hear
Hey there, all the smarties and dummies, children and adults, fools and entertainers.
Now that everyone
has made
their appearance,
no need
to keep further secrets
what you can
as a spark
must grow
into wildfire
as an extra one of the
Fantasy games
servicing all
of my authority within a minute
to become
the true permanent
demon of elation. As such, it's time to revel unabated joy.
Kayak gitu. Oh, grup Ashveil Express ya. Nah gitu, penutupnya kocak banget. Dihack sama Silver Wolf. Dihack sama Silver Wolf. Oke. Ya harusnya itu udah lah ya. Lanjut nanti aja.